What's up, entrepreneurs? Welcome. My name is Andres Ocampo. I'm the co-founder of Entrepreneur. Behind the camera is David, the other half of Entrepreneur. We want to make a quick little video for you guys, basically showing you our humble HQ, where we operate from. This is the home of Entrepreneur. We're going to show you a little bit of everything. So without further ado, let's get into it, guys. Enjoy.
What is up, entrepreneurs? Welcome to the Entrepreneur HQ studio. This is actually my humble garage. We converted it into our beautiful production facility / everything facility last year, and let's get right into it. So we're going to be giving you a brief little breakdown of all the stages here, and then we're going to break it down stage by stage. So first thing behind me is the great wall of inventory. Here is where we organize everything. Everything is perfectly labeled, and this is where half of our inventory stays. The rest is printed on demand. Come over here is, I would call, our marketing department, you would say. This is where we do all the artwork, we make all the ads, we do all the video editing, everything. We got a 15-inch for artwork, we got a 17-inch 2011 for video editing, and we got a 13-inch that basically does everything and built our entire website actually. Over here is our photo studio lights. We'll break that down in a bit. It's got more packages for shipping, more inventory here. Behind me is our blank rack, and this is where the production starts. So you grab a shirt, you grab an order, you grab your tags, everything is organized in here. So you print it, tag it, fold it, lint lick it, make sure it's clean and perfect for the customer. Come over here, sign the thank you card because we love you all. Bag it, fold it, package it, drop it into the USPS bin, and it's on its way to you. And right above me actually is our photo studio. We got 3 backdrops. We have gray, white, and black. And like I said over there, those are our photo studio lights. So that's where we do all our product photography, HQ photography, anything like that. So as I mentioned earlier, this is the great wall of inventory. This is where we keep half of our inventory. The rest is printed on demand. These are actually Walmart bins that I believe are like $20 to $25 each. They've been surviving since 2015. Some of them have gone through some stuff, but that's okay, they still work. Here we have our hats, we got lint lickers, we got a drone up there, our hoodies, just lots and lots of hoodies, our girl hoodies, and pre-printed materials that are not so quick in terms of fulfillment, so we pre-print them beforehand. That way everything just runs much more smooth and you get your orders much faster. Next up is the marketing department. This little section right here is our ship station. Let me take a seat real quick. This is actually my computer. This is where we do all the artwork and creatives for Entrepreneur. We actually also print the shipping labels out of here. You can rent this ZP505 printer for only $2 a week from UPS. You just gotta open up an account with them. So here's an example of a packing slip that we print out. I'm sure you've seen it if you are a customer. Next up is the 17-inch MacBook Pro from 2011 actually. So this is almost a decade old, but it runs even faster than my newer 15-inch or Andres' newer 13-inch. And what we did with this is we swapped out the battery, we swapped out the CD-ROM for more RAM and a better graphics card, and what was the last thing? Oh, and an SSD drive. So we have a lot of storage in here, and we have even more storage right here. This is our 8TB tower. This is where we store all our content, as well as the Drive and Dropbox and all those online platforms. So this is where we do all the editing. And next up is Andres' computer. This little baby is our 13-inch MacBook Pro, and it does a little bit of everything. It built our entire website and does a lot more than that every single day, all of our marketing campaigns. Good job, Andres. So next up is our photo lights, our photo studio lights. These are Fovotex. We actually got these off of Amazon for relatively cheap. They're only 180 bucks. I know lights can go up to like $3,000. This gets the job done for us. If you've seen all our product photography on our website, this is a result of that. Here's more blank inventory, and actually the shirts that I'm wearing right now. So the shirt that I'm wearing and the shirt that Andres was wearing in the intro. Next up here, this is the beginning of the production line. So like I said before, this is our blank rack. So we keep our t-shirts on one side, our long sleeves on the other. This is small, medium, large, extra large, double XL. And then we also have extra small mixed in with the XXL, that way we don't get them confused. So next up is where we keep all of our designs, all the presses that go onto the shirts, like what I'm wearing right now. And we keep them organized by instructions. So here, for example, we have our tags, which goes on the back neck label. 320 degrees, 7 seconds, hot peel. If you look at all of them, you'll see that they all have different instructions. Here, I'm gonna pull out a few examples for you here. This is our classic, best-selling shirt of all time. And next up, we got our tags. Here, let's show them a little bit of this. These are our tags. These are fully retail ready. I would say they compete with Calvin Klein. Next up is, well, same thing, just all of our designs from the prior years and this year. This is where we keep everything, and we're actually going to be doing one shirt for you today in terms of fulfillment, so let's break down the whole process. So first, you get your order, you grab your shirt, so boom, we grab their shirt, and this is the customer ordered. Shout out to Madeline. Action is King T white medium, so let's go ahead and print that for her. Alright, so we grab our shirt, put it onto the press. Now the press is set up at, right now, at 400 degrees. I don't know if you can see that. And we got the PSI at 0, so it's going to be a little loud in just a second, but we're going to turn on our air compressor, which is the best way possible to heat press shirts. This is the way they did it back in the 90s. This is actually a retired press from an Adidas factory, so I'm told. And it's American made, everything's mechanical in it, there's no electrical parts, so it hasn't given us any problems, and the only problems that it does give us, we can fix it in 2 seconds because everything's mechanical. I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the air compressor, and
that is how you can sell $200 million worth of product in just 24 hours. So I hope you guys understood that, and back to the video.
Alright guys, so we are going to print a shirt for Madeline. Madeline just ordered a shirt. I just printed it out at the ship station that I showed you earlier. Let's go ahead and get her order. So we pull a shirt from here, and usually if we get a lot of orders, we stack everything we need to print first, and then we just go one stage at a time and knock it out, you know, Henry Ford style, like production line, and it's the most efficient way possible. So she ordered a white Action is King medium. So boom, make sure the shirt's lined up. What we do before we press anything is we lint lick it, and the purpose of doing this is that if you heat press it with dirt on, it's basically gonna get like baked onto the shirt, and obviously we don't want that. So a lot of people skip that step, but we're always willing to go the extra mile. So let's go ahead and line this up. Action is King print right here. 4 fingers down, which is about 3.5 inches. That's standard for all screen printers and t-shirts. And we want to make sure this is perfectly aligned. Okay, perfectly straight. All right, so come over here. We have our temperature gauge. So this is at 400 degrees, and we got our PSI. Zoom into that if you can. We got our PSI set at 60 PSI. That's gonna give it a good even pressure. And what this does, it has a tube on the bottom of this, and it blows up, and the blow up basically pushes the shirt into the heat, and that way you get a nice even press. All right, so let's go ahead and press this. First we gotta set up the time. Boom, it's at 9 seconds. So we're gonna go ahead and peel it nice and warm. Oh, look at that. Perfect print. Next comes up, so we take this off the press, take a look at it, take a hard look at it, make sure it's perfectly aligned. Okay, once you got that down, you're gonna bring it over here, and you're gonna pull out the tag press. So this is the tag press, and key little tip, you want to print white labels on your white shirts and black labels on your black shirts. The reason being is if you put a black label on a white shirt, it's gonna be see-through through the back. So pull this out, and our tags are printed for 5 seconds at 385 degrees. So we go ahead and load it up. This is actually a cap press made for hats, but we repurposed it for our own use for neck labels. and it works just as well, as not better actually. So we line up the print. Okay, all right, bring it over here, press the little green button to make sure we're starting, click, all the way down, wait a few seconds, and back up, hot peel, and boom, you have a beautiful tag on a perfect shirt. See it? Cool. Next step is we're gonna go ahead and lint lick it and fold it. Even though it's a brand new shirt, never been worn, never anything bad has happened to it, we go ahead and lint lick it to get any imperfections off of the shirt and to make sure the customer is getting a perfectly clean shirt. So, can't see now, but it is taking some dirt off of this. It's microscopic dirt, but we care about every little detail here. So we fold halfway up, sleeve, make it nice and rectangularly thin. Lint lick a little bit more if you see anything. It's a process, Go like this, all right. Make sure the design is aligned, fold in half, and we have a Entrepreneur t-shirt ready for shipment. So we're gonna come to the shipping station, we're gonna grab our frost bags, and we're gonna go ahead and open it up, put in the Action is King medium T for Madeline, and we face the logo up, show the logo, stagnancy is the enemy, action is king, you better know. Zip it up, or sorry, we add the thank you card first. Look at that. So each one is signed by Andres and I. We sign each one because we love you and we want everyone to know that this means something and it's not just a pre-printed thing. We sign each one because we want you to know that it comes to you with love. So put this in the back of the shirt. Boom, nice and showing. And we add 2 stickers to every order. Boom. Zip. Cool. Into our black poly mailer. Okay. Close. Shipping label, first class USPS mail, free domestic shipping on all orders. Shameless plug. Boom, into the USPS bin, and every night either the USPS guy comes over, picks up the packages. If not, we don't care, we will not wait. We bring it to USPS for you and make sure it's out the door and on its way to you. Alright, so that is how we ship an order. Now what we'll do next is show you the HQ studio, the photo studio with all the camera gear. So I'm going to print one more shirt, and this shirt we're going to shoot here and show you how it comes out.
What's up guys, David. Were you expecting someone else? Alright, so check this out. This is our photo studio. We have 3 different backdrops. We have a nice charcoal gray color. I'm gonna pull these down in a second. We have a white color. We have a black color. And that allows us to basically switch the backgrounds whenever we want. We basically bolted this system into the beams of the roof. You can get this on Amazon, I think we got it for. Believe me, this is much better, not only because you can have 3, I think there's one with 6 different setups, but the actual backdrop paper is relatively cheap, so you can swap those out and they come in a ton of colors. Next up, check this out right over here. This is our production gear checklist. This is where we keep basically all our camera gear. Like David mentioned, we keep some tools to fix some stuff around the office. We have LED lights, all that stuff right here. And this is our camera bag. This is our production gear checklist, so we know whenever we leave this place to film something, we're not missing anything. So we have gimbal, slider head, tripod head. Show them that. If you guys ever want to know some sort of setup that might be good for you, you can use this. So next up, let's pull this thing down. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this thing up like David mentioned. And we're actually gonna pull out the lights. We're gonna take a quick photo of David. And then I'm gonna put an edited photo so you guys can actually see what we can produce from this setup. So let's do the gray background, right?
Yeah.
Put your leg out for me, David. Yeah, I like it when you model for me, man. I like that. I like that pose, man. Nice. All right, guys, we hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes walkthrough of our entire HQ. We built this place from nothing. If we can do it, so can you. You don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars to do something. We're building a company right here in David's garage, and we've honestly just been super fortunate to be able to do this. So we hope you guys learned something. Subscribe, leave a comment, tell us what you want to see. We want to make more of these, much more of these, and we want to be able to give as much value to you guys as possible. So leave a comment, let us know what you think. We'll see you guys later. Peace!